What if I told you that Apple, the company behind the iPhone, iPad, and MacBook, was almost dead before it even began? Before Apple became a trillion-dollar empire, before Steve Jobs became a legend, there was a tiny wooden box built in a garage, and almost no one wanted it. This is the secret story behind Apple's first computer and how it nearly failed before changing the world forever. You've probably heard the famous story, two friends, one garage, a revolution. In 1976, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak were working out of Jobs' parents' garage in California. But here's the part most people don't know. Wozniak built the computer. Steve Jobs sold the dream. Wozniak was a brilliant engineer who just wanted to share his invention with fellow hobbyists. Steve Jobs, on the other hand, saw something bigger. He didn't just see a computer, he saw a product. Apple's first computer was called the Apple I, but unlike modern computers, it didn't come with a keyboard, a monitor, or even a case. It was just a bare circuit board. To raise money, Jobs sold his Volkswagen van. Wozniak sold his beloved calculator. Together, they scraped enough cash to build 50 computers, but only because a local computer store agreed to buy them up front. If that deal had fallen through, Apple would have ended right there. So why does the Apple I matter? Because it did something no one else dared to do. At a time when computers were massive machines used by corporations, the Apple I was designed for ordinary people. It could connect to a TV, it could be used at home, and it made computing feel personal. That single idea, a computer for everyone, became Apple's DNA. The Apple I didn't make Apple rich. In fact, it sold only about 200 units, but it did something far more important. It proved that Apple was real. That success led directly to the Apple II, which exploded in popularity and turned Apple into a real company. Today, surviving Apple I computers sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, some even over $500,000, all from a wooden box that almost no one believed in. Apple's first computer wasn't perfect, it wasn't polished, and it almost failed, but it started a revolution. So if you're working on something right now and it feels small, unfinished, or ignored, remember this: every giant success starts as something no one believes in. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more untold tech and history stories, and comment below, would you have bought the Apple I back in 1976? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.